After lunch, I have an appointment with L'Oreal. There's a PR presentation with a facial course, and I think we're going to have a presentation of different products, like skincare products by L'Oreal. So that's going to be fun. Hence the no makeup look. I did my base and my lips, but I left my eyes bare so that when I have to remove my makeup, I don't have to struggle, having to remove my mascara and stuff. So I left my eyes quite bare. Now we're going to have lunch. We are at this place. It's called DS Cafe and it looks amazing. The location is really pretty. Like everything is so beautiful, very Parisian. It looks very promising, even in terms of the menu. I honestly didn't know what to choose. They have so many different things. In the end, I ended up getting the fish. I think it's cod fish with vegetables, but they have like all these different club sandwiches and even different salads. Everything looks so tasty, but I had to make a choice. Isaac went for a chicken club sandwich that looked really nice as well. Even when we look at other people's tables, everything looks so yum. We've just finished lunch. By the way, I forgot to show you these glasses. These, I got them also at the Être concept store. I love them so much. They are a mix between being really futuristic, if you know what I mean, and really chic and classy. I don't know which team. I think it depends on what you're wearing and stuff. But we finished lunch. It was actually delicious and I can only recommend this spot. Let me show it to you. So this is the spot, and actually they have a few of them. They have a few of them scattered around Paris, including Les Galeries Lafayette, and also they have one in Bordeaux, and I think they have one in Lyon as well, but they have a few of them in Paris, so good location to know. And now off I go to the L'Oreal PR event. Good morning guys, or rather good afternoon, because it is the afternoon now. It's 3:30 I think. Well, since yesterday Ayan's gone to like a school trip, so it's been a bit weird to be at home, just me and Isaac, but also, as a parent sometimes it's also nice just to have, a bit of more of a quiet time and just to have a break from, parenting. But it feels like, when you're like newlyweds and you don't have kids yet and you have all this time in the world and you can do whatever you want and leave the house whenever you want and not think about, oh, but I need to make dinner, or oh no, the kids are coming back from school by this time, so I need to be home by this time. It's also quite nice, I have to say, but I miss him so much. We miss him so much. But we know that he's having a lot of fun. We are getting pictures from his head teacher. So everything is going well and they're having the best weather because they're gone to like a theme park for the day, for today. They arrived last night, and then tomorrow they're gonna visit like a chateau, and then they're coming back. It's the pre-sales here in France. So I went shopping yesterday already. I went to Printemps in Lille, not in Paris, but tomorrow we're going to Paris because I really want to get myself some Skims stuff, and they only sell them in Paris and in Galeries Lafayette in Paris. So we're gonna go there. We thought it would be fun for Isaac and I to go to Paris, just not for work basically, and just enjoy, and you know, not having to rush. We just wanted to visit Paris, not as tourists, but almost like tourists, and not having to be there for work, which is a lot different. And we were thinking of going to the cinema again, which is really weird for us, like on a weekday, because today's Tuesday. But we'll see what we do. We just need to grab a few things. Isaac wants to go to Uniqlo because they have, you know, the best clothes. Honestly, we love Uniqlo, and especially for men, they do the best cuts, the best fit. I love my hair like this. I didn't want it to be too light, but I feel like it's the perfect color just to give a bit of dimension, and so that when I do curls or waves or whatever I do to my hair, like it shows way more than when it's just one color. Because when it's just one color, it's really like one dimension, and that's what I love about, you know, blonde hair. Because I feel like with blonde hair, usually girls, when they have blonde hair, they have like balayage, or they have like different shades of blonde, and that's why it's so luminous, like you can see the waves or whatever hairstyle they're doing. Whereas when you're brunette and with my natural hair color, it's all just one color, one dimension, and it can be a bit boring and a bit dull sometimes. So this is perfect to add exactly what I wanted, and especially for summer, I feel like it's fun. But I think even during like for autumn and winter, I will still have a bit of this, maybe not as light, but I still want to keep that dimensional touch, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna finish getting ready and I'll show you my outfit and then we'll leave. And so here is my outfit of the day to go shopping. We're going to Westfield. We have a Westfield shopping center here in Lille. And so very casual outfit for today. I wanted to keep it really simple and just comfortable with these trainers. These trainers, honestly, they are the most comfortable trainers I have. I don't know if they are still like in style, you know, New Balances, because these were the sneakers for, I don't know, I think last year or even before. I don't see them as much anymore, but they are so comfortable. And whenever I know that I'm gonna walk, or if I don't want to be wearing anything too, you know, too tight or whatever, I know I can wear these and I'll be good to go. And I think I'm gonna wear something similar tomorrow because we're going, like I said, to Paris, and it's gonna be very warm. And so right now I'm really into just, you know, denim shorts or whatever, you know, shorts, not too short, not too tight either, with like a nice top, or even just a white t-shirt. Nice handbag, you know, slouchy handbag in which you can put everything, your entire life in, and then just comfortable trainers and you're good to go. We are back home. It's the following day, and guys, I've recently received this from Christian Dior or Dior Beauty, and there's something inside that I really want to try. I want to try everything anyway, but the eye patches, first of all, they look really good. Like, they look very Instagrammable, but apparently they are really good at hydrating, you know, like this area here. I thought we'd give them a shot together. Honestly, I don't even want to use it, but I do want to use it. So you have to place a patch under each eye and leave on for 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to leave it on while I do my hair. So this is what they look like. They are in a proper case. I never know if you have to put like the thinner part in the inner corner or the outer corner, but I think this is the way, especially because it's written Christian Dior this way. But then again, I'm looking at this, or it can be anyway, I think. But anyway, so this is the first one. It feels very soothing. It does feel really nice, actually. My under eye area is always, I wouldn't say a problem, but the more luminous I can make them, the better. So I'm gonna leave this for 10 minutes. I'm gonna do my hair and then I'll get ready for the day, and I will show you what we got at the shopping center. My hair is now done. I'm gonna remove the patches. I also want to give this a try This is stick cryo-repulpant, like a plumbing stick for your eyes and face. And it's something that I've never seen before. It's from the brand Typology. It looks very promising. And apparently, like, this is a new product. From what it says on the packaging, I'm really curious to see how it works. So you basically have to run this on whichever area you have where you have like wrinkles around your eyes, or even, for example, like lines, like smile lines. Hold on. Apply to the eye contour and or any fine line caused by dehydration. Okay, so let's run this now. Ooh, it feels very fresh, very cold on the face. I'm not sure if this is how you're supposed to use it, and I don't think my face is particularly dehydrated or anything. Oh, okay. What's interesting is that it feels like cold and almost wet, but when you touch it, it's actually dry. This is a new technology I've never heard of before. Cryo plumping stick for face and eyes. And you have to make sure that you put this back so that it doesn't dry out. Anyway, I'm going to do my makeup now. So in terms of makeup, because I have been getting a lot of questions about my makeup, especially in terms of the glowy finish of my makeup, because I took it with me, because yesterday we went to Paris as well, but I've already filmed it for the next vlog. But what gives me the most glow is this. Obviously I use foundation, concealer and stuff, but this is what gives me the most glow. I can't remember what it's called because, as you can see, the writing is completely gone. I have another bottle here, but same. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm sure you all know what this is. You can either use it as a base under your foundation or alone without any foundation, but I use it as a bronzer, or at least I put it where I would, you know, place my bronzer. And that's what gives me the glow, basically. So I'm going to do my regular makeup, but this is the secret weapon. Another thing that I got yesterday from Paris is this concealer, because I've heard so many good things about this one. And the lady at the counter tried it on me and it is good, I have to say. It's the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade medium to ginger. And I even got the brush that goes with it. I really wanted to make sure that I have, you know, the right equipment, because sometimes you can have the right makeup, but if your brushes aren't good, it's not the same. Another foundation that I really like to use, and I've been, you know, alternating between the two, it's either, so this one, which is my regular foundation, Dior Forever in shade, I only have a 2.5N left, but in summer I'm more of a 3N. Otherwise, I love this one from Typology as well. It's the Serum Teinté or Tinted Serum Type 3 Medium. The medium is a bit dark, but when you spread it out, it's okay. But then the 2 is a bit too light. So usually I mix both of them together. But today I wanted to wear the foundation because I do have a few blemishes because I am on my period. And so I have a blemish here. This is the first time ever in my life that I get a spot right here, like so close to my eyes. And then I have another one here. So I do want a bit more coverage than what the Typology one gives. Another concealer that I really like, and same, it is also from Typology. So if you are, you know, wary of what ingredients you put on your face or even on your skin, Typology is a really good brand. This concealer is also really good. It's a serum concealer type 2 light. Coverage wise, it's honestly amazing. Like, I didn't expect it to be this covering, especially because it says that it's more of like a no makeup look. So I was expecting something with not that much coverage, but actually it does have a lot of coverage. This is just one pump of my Dior foundation. And because I do have quite oily skin or combination skin, but especially in summer, my face gets so shiny, I tend to stay away from glowy finish foundation. This is the brush that I got with it. It's the concealer brush, Soft Matte Complete Concealer Brush. It's literally the brush that's made specifically for this product. And the lady at the counter was so sweet. I went to NARS in Galeries Lafayette. She was so sweet. So this is what the brush looks like. And she only put just a tiny bit on me and it really had a great coverage. And she said that you can, you know, obviously build it up and add more if you want. Wow, look at that difference already. I wonder if I haven't put too much actually. And she even told me that it's really good, you know, in terms of lines, like fine lines. And what was great is that she had the same type of skin as me in terms of like texture, but also in terms of color. Basically, she had an olive undertone similar to mine. And so she gave me, you know, like tricks on how she uses it on herself. This is quite impressive. And I think I put too much actually. So you do need the tiniest bit. So this must last you for years, honestly. And she told me that you don't need to powder this. She said, I do have a powder. So she did powder it just to show it on me. But I told her that I don't like powder on my under eye anyway. She said, but you don't need to powder it anyway. Wow. Before, after. I think I need to make a TikTok on this. So I'm also going to talk you through the rest of my makeup. So for my eyebrows, currently I use the Hourglass Arch Pencil in dark brunette. For eyeshadow, I love this one. This is Espresso by MAC Cosmetics. And I put this all over my lids. This one tends to crease though, but I think I need a primer, like an eyelid, you know, primer for me to put my eyeshadow, because this is not the only one that creases. A lot of my eyeshadow creases, but I think it's because I have oily lids by the end of the day and I need to find a solution for that. Mascara, always Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes in black. And I'm actually running out of this one. Guys, we're going on holiday in less than a week. This is insane for us because we never go on holiday this early. But because Ayan is in secondary school and here in France, like basically the kids that are in the last grade of secondary school, they have a big exam here at the end of the year. And for that, most secondary schools tend to close before like the other sections that are lower than that one, because they need the entire building to organize that exam and stuff. So the other kids tend to finish earlier. We can't wait because A, holidays are cheaper when you don't go in like July and August. And B, it will be less people there, so it's perfect. Okay, now we're gonna get onto the glow. So like I said, I put this exactly where I would put my bronzer, because this gives color to my face and it almost play like fake tan, or at least it mimics, it looks as if I'm tan basically when I'm not. Another thing that I like to do, I don't do it every day, but sometimes I do it, I just like to sculpt here a little bit. I don't even squeeze any product out, like this is just the product that's left on the tip. And this, when I'm tanned, I can use this all over my face, because when I tan I get really dark. So this would be my foundation shade in proper summer post holiday, but for now not yet. And you know what I've realized? I think the reason why I love autumn looks so much is because I'm tanned. When I wear autumn clothes, everything like comes out, like all the colors of the different clothes, everything is just way prettier, I feel like, at least on me when I'm tanned. Even like a simple white t-shirt pops out so much because of the tan, and so the contrast between the white t-shirt and the tanned skin. But I also love autumn fashion anyway. There we go. And this is how I get my glow. Now, I also use illuminating products such as these two. And I even like this one, again from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Beauty Light Wand in shade Glowgasm, in Pinkgasm, sorry. So either this or this one, which is the Jewel Beauty Forever Glow Maximizer in pink as well. And this is so pigmented, so you have to be really careful and light-handed. So I like to go with the pink one first, so the blush one, and I try as much as possible to keep it, you know, at the very top of my cheekbone, because when I come here too close, then, you know, like it really enhances my pores and stuff, and this is not the look that I'm after. See, again, very glowy. I like my skin to look as if I am super hydrated from the inside, and I even put some down my nose. And the highlighter, like the gold one, I forgot to say, but this is in the shade Gold, and this is in the shade Rosy. The gold one, I tend to bring it a bit more down, and you can even bring whatever's remaining on your brush here around your temple, just to add a bit of color, even on the tip of your nose, or even here. You can even add some like on your collarbone and stuff. So that's for the glow. You can even add some in your inner corners here to make your eyes really pop. Let's give it a shot. Let's take this tiny brush. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up or to see it in the camera. I don't know if you'll see the difference. This is something that I never do, but I just remembered this trick. And it's actually really pretty. And I should do it more often. Something like that. Honestly, past 30 years old, or even when you're closer like me to your 40s, or even after your 40s, it's all about picking up the light and just having like luminous points on your face. I feel like that's the trick for your makeup to always look youthful and fresh and not too, you know, matte and cakey and stuff. This is the makeup. Now, in terms of lips, another thing that I really like to do and use, it's the Refi lip pencil. It's the blur liner one, and that's why I love it. And it's the shade mauve, because this is really close to a natural shade color. And even if I feel like, because of the shape of this and the shade as well, even if you go overboard, it doesn't look like I need to stop talking when I do this. And then on top of that, sometimes I leave it like this, especially because I have some like Laneige lip balm already, but sometimes I add this Dior Addict in the shade 075 Gummy. But not too much because it's quite pigmented. And that's it. That's my finished look. So this is how I get glowy makeup, glowy skin, glowy finish to a makeup. And I don't powder, as you can see. However, one thing that I like to do, once I'm done, I take tissue and I just dab here. Where people would normally powder, I just dab and remove the excess product. And I even do that throughout the day, you know. I'd rather do that than powder, because I don't really see the point of adding powder on top of oil. I'd rather remove the oil, if you know what I mean. So that's it, guys. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope that you enjoyed it. I honestly always have so much fun, you know, taking you guys along with me wherever I go, or even just sharing with you, you know, my different tips, or make you discover new brands, French brands, anything, you know, different and French. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Feel free to subscribe, because it really supports my channel and it really shows me that this concept of French living and me sharing my life in English is something that you enjoy. So let me know by subscribing, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.